Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Message in a Minute. Last week we were outside, this week we're inside. I think it's probably because the garden's a bit blustery and, my hair would go all over the place, get my eyes. There's a problem to think about. My name's Chris Hood. I'm the vicar here in Old Felixstowe, and you probably know that we often do this Message in a Minute, which is just a time to stop and reflect for probably just over a minute. And this week we're going to be thinking about if I could tell you just one thing. So we're going to start from now. A while ago, actually for my birthday last year, I got the book called If I Could Tell You Just One Thing. And in this book, there are a whole variety of different very famous people were interviewed by this guy. I'd loved Richard Reed's job. He went around to interview a whole variety of famous people, people like Andy Murray, Bill Gates, Annie Lennox, David Attenborough. And he asks each of them if they could just say just one thing. And then he writes a little mini essay about what it is that one thing that he wants to tell them. And I was thinking, okay, so what would the one thing that I'd want to tell? And I then began to think, okay, what was the one thing that God would want to tell? And if we think through the Bible, I think the Bible is a story of God telling us that he loves us and that he's on our side and that he has a better way for each of us. Now, I know that's more than one thing, but I'm kind of grouping them all together. That God is on our side, that he loves us, that he has a better way for each one of us to live. That's really what the Bible's all about. And the Bible, the writer, and he also wrote he translated the Message, the author Eugene Peterson, who died last year. His son, when he was giving his eulogy about his father, said basically for 30 years his dad had one sermon that he repeated over and over again. And I think it's worth thinking about. The sermon said, God loves you. He's on your side. He's coming after you. And he's relentless. Just think about that this week. God loves you. He's on your side. He's coming after you and he's relentless. Do you know what? Because he wants the best for you. I wonder what you're going to think about this week. I wonder if you could just have one thing that you could pass on. What would it be? Have a great week. God bless you. Goodbye.